Hi, this is Trepacer. As promised in my vlog, here's my review of Hatchet, old school American horror. That's what they say. Unrated the director's cut. Anyway, this is the story. Takes place in Louisiana, and it's the story about these group of tourists that go on a swamp tour, where there's a legend of a Victor Crowley, boy that was born deformed, and lived with his father in the swamp. And of course, he got teased as a kid. His father tried to protect him, and one Halloween, uh, some teenagers came and set his cabin on fire, and he couldn't quite get out. And his father came and tried to save him, and actually used a hatchet to try to break down the door when he accidentally killed his son with the hatchet. And of course, he died of a broken heart from killing his son, his poor deformed son. And now there's a legend saying that Victor Crowley haunts the swamps, and nobody's supposed to go down there. Now, this is an old-fashioned kind of slasher. Uh, there's not much suspense in it, but there's a lot of gore in this, which I actually kind of really liked. And just an FYI, I actually saw the second part of this movie first. That makes sense. I saw the second part. I did a review of the second movie, and so when I saw this, I think I picked this up a week ago. Anyway, so I knew, you know, what the gist of the story is. So this is, the first one, and basically this tells the story of this group of tourists, and basically you have this guy named Ben, who's down partying in Louisiana with his friend Marcus and his other friends, and he's kind of broken up because he's broken up with his girlfriend, and he doesn't really want to continue partying. So, he says he heard about this swamp tour, and he wants to go on it. So he kind of, none of his other friends want to go, but Marcus kind of goes along with him anyway, just because they're friends, and they meet these various other people. You got these two ditzy models that are there, and then you have the photographer who's filming them, and then you have the guy that's hosting the tour, and then you have I guess a vacationing older couple, man and woman, and they go on this tour of the swamp, and of course there's the legend, and also I'm sorry, there's one other girl, Mary Beth, okay, who's there, who's kind of withdrawn and doesn't really interact with anyone, and they go on this tour, and they get on this boat, and they go on the tour where the guide is basically telling them, the guy named Sean, he's telling them about the legend of Victor Crowley and all these other different things that you can see and swamp. And of course, the boat gets caught, and then they have to kind of abandon the boat and try to make it out there. But of course, who turns up? Victor Crowley, and boy is he angry and brutal. Okay, you got some really brutal kills in this movie. I mean, and this movie, yeah, has a lot of comedy in it as well, which actually makes the movie more enjoyable too. But a lot of old school brutal kills. And of course, Victor Crowley is played by Kane Hodder, of course, who played Jason, of course, and he is absolutely brutal. This Victor Crowley is, I mean, some of the kills in this movie are absolutely brutal. They get to the point where they're kind of, yeah, way over the top, the kills, and like I said, and the dark comedy is really good, and especially I like the two actresses that played the two models. They were, they had good chemistry between the two of them, and they went back and forth, insulting each other and being terrified, of course. And then the black dude, Dean Richmond, who I think he was in the Cosby Show as a little kid, as Marcus. He's funny too as well, because of course he didn't really want to go down there, and of course so he's absolutely terrified of being down there, and they're basically on the run from Victor Crowley, who's basically hunting them down and killing them off, you know, and like I say, in the most brutal fashions. And I really enjoy it. And I've seen the second one. And I think there's a third one too, which I want to see actually now that I've seen the first two. I definitely want to see the third one. Okay, and there was a different actress who played Mary Beth, and Mary Beth was in this one. And then I think Danielle Harris played Mary Beth in the second movie and the third one. Okay, but the actress Mary Beth, who plays Mary Beth in this movie, her motivation, I don't want to spoil what her motivation is while she's on the tour, but that's apparent. But that's beside the point. The main point is you have some really good old-fashioned brutal kills in this. Okay, and it is not much suspense because Victor Crowley just, I mean, when he goes after these people, he really goes after these people, and it's no no not suspense. I want to say there's no yeah, there's no suspense. It's just a lot of tension. You're just wondering where Victor Crowley's going to pop up, where he's going to pop up, and who's going to get it, and how he's going to kill him. And okay, like I said, there's some brutal, really brutal kills in this, and it's a fun movie. I had a good time with this, so I'm going to give Hatchet a 6.5. I'm going to give it a 6.5. I really enjoyed it for what it is. It doesn't try to be anything more than what it is. Okay, you have some brutal kills in this. You have some nice comedy. You have ditzy, good-looking chicks. They show you a little T and A, little T, and this, and and basically people on the run, trying to get away from Victor Crowley. It is what it is, and I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5, and that definitely makes me want to see the third part because I have the second part. Now I want to get the third movie and see, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Okay, 6.5. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen Hatchet, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trepacer saying so long and take care.